Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tolufood and Lifestyle, and today's episode of Tolufood and Lifestyle I'll be showing you how to decorate a giant cake. Well, because what I'm using in the cake, in the decoration, is the cake is vanilla. It's my plain vanilla basic recipe. You could check. I'm going to put a link below for my recipe for a vanilla cake, and I'm also using chocolate mousse. I also have a chocolate mousse video, so I'll put the link as well so that you could check that out. So what I'm doing is I'm layering up I'm dividing 4 layers of vanilla cake into 2 to each, so meaning that I'm having 8 layers of cake. Now I'm filling in between with cream, either cream, chocolate mousse, and I'm also putting in some hidden stories, like hidden surprises like sweets, Maltesers, Smarties, and what was the last one? And double chocolate cookies. So first of all, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to slice the oh yes, and I put everything on parchment paper so that it can be easy for me to lift, place on top of each other, slice it, like move it around basically so it doesn't break. And plus, because I'm working on a work surface, so I don't just put it directly on the table. So the first, I'm going to start slicing the layers. How I'm slicing is that normally some people use roller to measure, some people use this cake divider, but don't worry, the more you continue to slice a cake, the better you get at it. And even if it is not really straight, I'm sure you figure out how to straighten it out. And so I'm going to cut it gently and slide, keep sliding, keep turning the turntable around until when I get to the center of it and it detaches. Then I put in each one, continue that way until I finish slicing everything. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out the subscribe button, click it. Check out Tolufood and Lifestyle on Instagram. Try and support us. I really do want to get to, let's start small, 1,000 subscribers. I was going to say 1 million subscribers, but all right. Let's start small. I really do want to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of August. Please do subscribe. Don't just watch and go, and come back and subscribe. So I'm going to start with the first layer, and with the first layer I'm putting in some chocolate mousse, and also going to drizzle up some chocolates in it because I want that, strong chocolates come out. The next layer, put it in whipped cream, and I'm also going to layer up, put in some little melted chocolate in it. Now, if you notice, I'm stacking it. What's the word? Interwoven. Like, what I mean is that I'm stacking this small because of the way it bakes. This top part it seems a little bit smaller than the base. And by the time I divided it, obviously the ones that were on top, the slice on top, the top slice is smaller than the base. So I'm moving it. I'm like arranging it top big, small big, small big, so that I won't have big, the base, then top, to not look like a pyramid now. So I don't have a lot of cutting to do, so I'm just mixing it up with the layering. So right now I'm trying to spread out the melted chocolate on the whipped cream so that I can give it that chocolate, because I'm going to call this cake giant chocolate mousse a la vanilla cake. Please, if you can think of a better name, let me know. But that is enough. I'm damping a couple of my layers with Baileys inside, with Baileys, because I want to have, like, while you're eating it, some layers without Baileys, some with Baileys, so you can get that. Ooh, I just had the cream liquor. Like, what's that? It's Baileys, girl. But you know what I mean. So yeah. So I'm putting in a double chocolate cookie in the first hole that I'm cutting, so that it to be like a really nice surprise for anybody that cuts into that layer. Then after that, I'm going to fill it up with a bit of chocolate mousse in order just to cover the hole a bit, and obviously to cover the entire layer, and I put in the next cake. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to repeat the process, and I'm just going to swing it. Some holes I put in Smarties, some holes I put in Maltesers, and all of that. So once we're done arranging everything, I'm going to crumb coat the cake with whipped cream, just a little bit of whipped cream. So because crumb coating of the cake is that it helps you keep the crumbs inside But before I do that, because I've started concluding the top, but the down part seems to be, you know what I was trying to avoid, because of all the cakes that I've stacked, the down part has kind of compressed down a little bit, so giving it like bow leg, like a bit of bulge, like that at the base. So I'm going to have to cut that part a little bit so that my cake can try and be straight. And although I didn't do this, but because I'm not sending this to a client or anything, if you're going to do this for a customer or going to do a really tall cake for a customer, I would advise that for the first 4 layers, between the first 4 layers and the last layer, you should cut a cardboard and put it in between and use dowel rods so that it can stand straight, and with all the driving and moving, the cake will not tip over. But because I'm doing it in bakery and I'm going to eat it right after this, I'm skipping a step. So after cutting, I'm coating the body with a bit of cream, and I'm going to put in more cream because obviously the little cream that is squeezed out from the edges can't take it round. So I need to put more cream to make sure that some parts that is not even with the other part can, you know, straighten out and stuff. And I'm going to freeze it for roughly 15 to 20 minutes so that the cream can be not rock solid but cold and a bit stiff, so that to allow my next coating of frosting. And this time around, my next coating is going to be mixed with chocolate mousse and cream. So I'm going to do like an umber effect. So that I have a tongue twister. God, I'm shy. So I'm going to do like an umber effect. And so now that the cake is out, I'm going to put in the chocolate mousse first, followed by the cream, followed by chocolate mousse and cream again, and I'll try and get it all even and smooth together. Although it's going to be like, this is kind of strictly experimental because obviously you can't mix 2 different textures together. Like now the chocolate mousse texture is different from the whipping cream texture. The whipping cream texture is more lighter. Chocolate mousse has chocolate and whatnot inside, so I won't expect it to smooth out the same way as the cream will smooth out, but I'm going to try and make it work and fill up the gaps and the holes, the pockets I leave. But my point is that I'm not trying to make this a very clean cake. I'm trying to make it a chocolate moussey cake, and I'm dripping chocolates at the edges and all. It doesn't, like, I just need it to be delicious, you know. So I've gotten to the top, and I'm going to like baptize this cake in melted chocolate, and I'm pouring the chocolate down, and it's dripping. Drip, drop, drip, 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 drop. I can't get over that episode of Empire. So, and it's dripping all the way down, and it's time for me to, I'm thinking at this point, what am I going to put at the top? And I'm like, I have Twix, I have Maltesers, I have Smarties. I didn't use Smarties, and I still have the double chocolate cookies. And okay, fine, let me use chocolate buttercream for the top to add a bit of, you know, sweet sugar butteriness in it. And I got that, and I'm putting up, and I'm squeezing up and arranging it. And this time around it's looking very brown and dull, and I need something to brighten it up. What else can I use? Golden highlights, you know. So I pulled out my golden highlight. I don't know, I'm obsessed with gold or anything shine. I just love it. So I pulled out I'm using my golden highlights, my gold luster, and I'm just going to brush the tweet and the Maltesers and find a place for it on the cake so that, you know, it can shine. It can bring forth the glory of the cake, you know. Church people, ready? So yeah, that. And it looks gorgeous. The spin looks gorgeous. I'm really proud of myself. I'm happy that I get to eat it afterwards. And yeah. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my God, the end. This cake is delicious. White church. I got the one with tweet. I got the side with tweet. My God, this is so sinful.
Nobody's going to be fat.
I'm not going to be fat. So make sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Click the notification button, the bell, so that you can get emails to know when next I upload videos. And let me know what you think about the cake. If you don't want any alcohol in your cake, you can skip that step, but you could try different things. Let me know what you think about it. Don't forget what you need to do, the support. If you're going to be doing it for a client, you need dowel rods and the carton in the middle. These are cutters in really nice carton so you can stand still. But let me know what you think. Bye.